What do you do in a fire drill? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Mike and welcome to Scoutadelic, and this month and this year do something different, spice up your scouting and subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so. There are tons of activities, games, you name it, they're all on there, or they're coming soon. So you get notified if you ring the bell to let you know that there's a new video out. Today is a simple one for you. I'm going to give you a few ideas of how to spice up your fire drills. Now, a fire drill can be utterly boring for everyone, and it's not really testing it out. All you're doing is basically making sure that they can go down the stairs or go out the door and meet at a certain location. But what would happen in a real fire? Now, I'm not asking you to actually create a real fire here, because then you're damaging and sort of causing chaos and it would be serious. But there's various different things that you can actually do to make it feel like a real life situation. So one of the things that we had, and were lucky to have, was a smoke machine. Now, what I did was I got the smoke machine, I put it into a locked room so that the smoke would come under the door, and it would be at the point where our cubs would notice it and hopefully raise the alarm. Now then, I knew it. Some of my leaders knew that it obviously was happening, but it was curious to see how many people would pass it, see it, but not do anything about it before one of them actually pushed the fire button. It's actually interesting to see that actually a few of my leaders who didn't know walked past it because they assumed that it was something that I had planned. They didn't realise that it could have been a real fire. And it only took 2 cubs. The second cub raised the alarm. The second thing that you could do is make an obstacle. We always say, well, what will happen if you get down the stairs and there's an obstacle in a way, or the fire is there, so you're getting out of the fire and the fire is directly down where you go. What is your second path? That could be another instance where actually block off one exit. One exit is no longer available, so what would they do in this scenario? And that's interesting to find out as well. Thirdly is the register, okay? At the start of each night, my cubs would pay their subs and we'd check it off. But, you know, get them, when they're down there, get them into their patrols or the sixes and make sure that they know that everyone is there. But why not make sure that actually a young leader or a leader or one of the cubs is actually missing and they stayed behind, okay? Now, then the question could be that, well, what do you do? Do you go back in and rescue them and see what they actually say? Because the right answer is you don't. Once you're out safely and you know who's actually still inside, then you let the fire brigade know about it. Said it was a nice, quick and easy one, so there's a few ideas. So, smoke machine, make it like it feels like an actual fire is happening because there's smoke. Put an obstacle in their way. Actually remove some of the cubs or the young leaders or the leaders themselves out of the equation. Will anyone notice? And you'll find that sometimes the cubs will notice a cub missing, but will they actually notice a leader missing? That is another question. Also, do they actually know? We did this every 6 months because we would always get new people in and our oldest mob would go to scouts. So sometimes they wouldn't know where they had to meet or where they needed to go or what they needed to do, because sometimes a leader could be disposed. So what would they do if there was no leader? What is the right way? Who would take charge? So these are some really fun ideas that you can do. It's a simple thing. It takes up, what, a couple of about 10, 20, 30 minutes, and then you can get back into the hall, actually discuss what happened, what went well, and what didn't go well, and what they can do next time. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around. It's some good ideas that you can do for your fire drill, and I'll see you again soon for another one of these. Bye!